Okay, let's see here. Sorry if I was getting over that. Hi, Grass! Nah, not muted, I was just setting stuff up. Hello. I am so excited for this one. I have not been able to warm up, I had to go for a shower, so... Just going to go ahead and... Oh, thank you. Okay. What's happening? Sounds so small? Let me... Game is like loud when they get into like shouts and stuff, so... Oh, actually, before I do this, let's set music. Hi Red, smash out tonight, uni time, good luck with the work. Hi Linkmain, hello. Yo, it's ft50, thank you. The games, nice, sounds good. Yeah, I figured so, I turned up the game, but... Like, again, when the shouts are usually the loud things. What am I doing? This one's player. Hi Bruno, it is Puyo time! What are we gonna choose? I'm in the mood for this one. Let's do it! Hype time! Hype time! The games you mic sounds good. Also, Quicksilver Hard S? Oh, how? What percents did you get? What the heck? That's crazy. Lower than you. Eh? My Quicksilver is like 1% chaotic. My Quicksilver is like 1%. Oh, multiverse. Okay, I was like really confused. I was like, why in the world did you go and get a multiverse, a Quicksilver S? That's horrible. Just give me one moment, just messaging him. How do you say when? When something, when you have something. Is Tara used for that? Tara for like when you are ready. I'm trying to say like the Jumbi Deshtara. I don't remember if that's correct or not. What's the conditional? I made notes about this at some point. Because I was confused about how the conditionals work. Don't remember what day it was. I probably should like keep a note of it somewhere. No, that's too recent. Where is it? 準備でしたら I'm not sure. Japanese grammar, tada. Oh, how did you do that in Chaotic? Your multiverse score. Really confused. Monster Expedition stream? I still gotta play, like, The Witness. and, Zero Ranger. Those are my two that I'm thinking about right now. Sonic Gabe, hello. Really, Husky, thank you for the host. Much appreciated. Oh yes, the super cute Dragonite, I love it. Junbi ni nattara. Oh, ni nattara! Oh! Oh my gosh, Ninaru. I always forget about Ninaru. Thank you, Bruno. You are a legend. I always forget that Japanese uses Ninaru, or like Naru, in a lot of constructions. And like, it doesn't come because English brain, right? You don't think of like, become. It's just, become is always implied in our words, but yeah, thank you. I need to get in the habit of like using Ninaru when it's usable, like when it would make sense. Subi ni nattara, when you are like have become in the state of being ready. Room or準備になったらルームのパースがフィナルしてきます。Just wanted to play it, but the camera move was too much for me. Exonix has been telling me to play it, so I'll say I should. It's not the first person ones. I can't play 3D ones, gotcha, I see. Sure about the Naru verb, but I'm not so sure about the form. Is it nattara, natte? I don't think te is used for conditional, right? I don't recall te being used for conditional. There's ba, but that's kind of like hypothetical, I'm pretty sure. It's more like hypothetical. There's what are the other ones? Nara, which I forget what nara is. Nara, ba, ara. There's a fourth one. What's the fourth one? Wasureta. Oh, konbanwa. Hi, konbanwa. Saki-san. Nareba would imply you could not get ready. Really? Oh, as in, oh yeah, like a possibility rather than a. I don't know. It's hard. Japanese has a lot of forms. So, in case any of you want to watch along on Saki's side, he is streaming on Discord. Sorry, on Discord, on YouTube. So, go ahead and pop over if you would like to. I'll say konbanwa in his chat in response. And よろしくお願いします。Taken's Guide? Yes. Hi, Tsubo!
OK。じゃあ、やりますかね。50先久々だな。まあ、遊びましょう。楽しんでいきましょう。ヨッシーさん、 こんばんは。よろしくお願いします。Nice to meet you. こんばんは。お相手はこの前大会に出られた方ですか？そうですね。この前大会に出られてたんですけど、自分とは対戦当たらなかったですね。その方からちょっと声
Okay.
かかるんで
Cool.
ありがとうございました。
Alright, cool. So that's there. Alright, 行きましょう. Let's do it. Okay, 3. I don't know how he responds with that.
1, 2,
Yeah,
3.
it's like main chain.
Please go away. 5, 6, 7,
Come on.
8,
Kind of
9,
mean.
10.
No, I don't know if this is enough. Maybe like clear something that I didn't want to. Guess we'll see. Ugh. I had an 11, which wouldn't have been enough. I don't think. I needed second transition to have enough.
4,
Thank you, Timo. Oh my gosh, look at that 8 chain. That's crazy. So I would have needed 81k. So I would have needed like a 13, like a strong 13 or a 14. If I wanted to decisively win that. Ooh. Yeah, okay. I need to have second transition ready faster because like I cannot be behind on chaining. Like that is so crucial if I'm playing against someone this strong.
1, 1, 2. Swim with
Oh
me.
my gosh, why? Oh, I didn't mean to. Ah, whoops.
1.
Unfortunate. That's okay. Nice, good one. He didn't seem ready. I'm observing. Okay, yes, I'm doing a good job. I'm playing the game. I'm observing. Okay, yeah. We can do this. I'm confident in like my ability to perform well today. If things are feeling good. He has a 3 chain ready. He's gonna defend with. Oh, that's a really nice defense. Really solid.
1, 2,
It's fine.
1. One.
Nice. Okay, good.
One, two.
Okay, yeah, I wasn't ready. I shouldn't have put those purples there. I should have left the purples on the right and had it so that I kept my multiple stack open so I could defend with it. So then I would have had a 4 chain. He can defend with that, but that's only a 2 double.
One, two.
He upgraded it.
Swim with me. One, two. One, two.
Is that full chain? I don't think it's full chain, but it's like a 7 chain or something.
2, 3.
Oh, that's a... Okay. It's a bit longer than a bit shorter than I thought. That's hard. You pick out Cerulean PPT2 more often? Oh my gosh. Hi, Happy Wolf! I'm gonna do my best. Yeah, he has a 3 chain ready.
1.
Oh, that's not... Right, okay, we're good. Oh, we're not good. Oh, wait, he has it... I thought he had it. I thought he had a 4 chain coming up. Strange. Oh, I guess we are fine. Right? It seemed like he was fine, but I don't know, I might have missed what he was missing. I think it was one piece away there too. Gosh, so unlucky. Oh no, please. Okay. That would have been really bad. Oh boy. Oh, that's full chain. Oh my god. I see that now. I see the problem. That's rough. Ouch. Okay. You are the strong 1 chains. Okay, he had a... Yeah, that was a really good way to use what he had. Yeah, he's definitely okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Please go away. 8, 9. Cannonball!
Oh, whoops, the blues cut. And there would have been a 6 anyway, but it would have been cool if it actually worked. Tracing the open field lock during the match? Yeah, it's really hard. Always is going to be. It's the eternal struggle. I think Tom said something like that. It's an eternal struggle for all Puyo players. The thing is, he's really limited space, which is what I want. Because he was ahead in resources, right? So if I just limit his space now, it's really awkward for him to like chain well. So him being ahead kind of is... kind of like a moot point. Like that's full chain if he sets that off there.
2, 3. Please go away. 5.
Oh. I didn't see that he didn't have anything on the back. Dang. If I just set up what I had, I actually would have had enough, I think. Dang. Do over a little bit. Nice. Super solid.
One, 2.
Okay, full chain.
1, 2, 3, 4. Please go away. I did
Bit crazy, but I think I'm fine. Oh my gosh, no way.
1, 2, 3. I love the water.
Shana, 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 shana.
1, 2.
Oh my gosh, oops. Unfortunate colors. Autopilot until around second transition and start hooking and looking, what I've been trying to do. Haha, fair enough.
One, 2, 3. I love the water.
That's awkward.
1, 2. Swim with me.
Ooh,
2, 3.
really good
I
follow-ups.
love the water. One.
Okay. Yes.
Please go away. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh, there's still 58k. Oof. Oh my gosh. I'm getting really close, but not quite.
1, 2,
Not quite.
3.
One more link. One more link. So here's the thing. I think the hardest thing to grasp is that these level players are extremely efficient. So even if their chain doesn't look that big, it actually is. Like the problem here is that Western players,
1,
when you see them like having built up a certain amount, usually that's like, okay, I can predict that that's like an X chain. But here, that doesn't look like that big of a chain to me, because I'm so used to like our inefficiencies and accounting for that.
2,
So it ends up being the case that
2, 3,
oh, that's full chain. Oh my gosh.
5, 6.
But yeah, I did not realize it was an 11 chain. But for most of us, it's like a 9 or something. So I was like, oh, it's fine. It's a really interesting difference. Like, it's something I'm really gonna have to watch out for. Like, I can't use my intuition as much anymore. Or I have to like overestimate. So you know, if something will feel greedy, usually it's not going to be greedy because they've got big chains. I can't hold back on extending. Okay, he's not ready.
1,
Oh my gosh.
3. Please go away.
I didn't realize he could just set up main chain. I need to check for main chain more often. Surprised last second pre that link the harassed main chain. Yeah, yeah. You've got to watch out for these things.
One, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Oh!
I love the water.
The Wadi core! Oh man. That's brutal. That is brutal. He did not need that much. But he went for it anyway.
Please go away. 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh! And then it was a quick as well. I think it's because the garbage on top. I don't know exactly how Ojama quicks work, but they're weird. This game. Oh yeah, optimization of, yeah, both players. What is the optimal solution?
1.
He has only main chain, I'm pretty sure.
1.
Well, that's awkward for me. Man, should I do that?
1. 2. 3. I love the
Oh man, I had a response just then too. This is hard. This is hard. Like I'm just like one step behind. One step behind is all it is. Like I feel like I'm almost keeping up with what it's doing.
1.
I got lucky piece. Did he ever commit them?
Don't hurt me.
Yeah. Didn't get his piece, he was right there. You could know, you know all the concepts that you should know. Surprise is something else to keep in mind. Absolutely. Truly is beautiful.
One. One.
Okay.
One. One. 2. One. 2. Please go away. I love the water.
Okay. I got a really lucky piece there. But we'll see if this is even like enough. He's not getting blue. Oh my gosh. He didn't get the blue in time. That was unlucky. That was just unlucky. The style of puzzle games, I can't step so hook. Yeah, it's tricky. But I do have a tutorial series. If anyone wants to shout that out, it's exclamation mark tutorials, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm hoping to like help people learn. Because it's less intimidating than it looks. As long as you know like where to start.
One.
Nice. That was a really good one. Thank you, Bruno.
One. 2.
You could just main chain.
1. 2. 3. 4. Please go away. 6. 7. 8. 9.
Hey, and I think I have an 11 or a 12, so I should be clear. Nice.
1.
Secondo kawaii desu.
4. 5. Please go away.
おー強すぎた。おい。It would have been more winnable if he didn't get the all clear, actually. That all clear made a big difference. Yeah, exactly, Bruno. My thoughts exactly. Like, that actually made a difference. It's crazy.
1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Please go away. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Let's see how this match is all. Whoa, not quite enough. Close.
1,
Close. Not quite.
2, 3,
Through translation auto or translated by someone? It was translated by a person.
6. I did it!
Though if you find any mistakes, and you'd like to help out, let me know. I can send you the file and you can modify it.
One, 2, 3.
I don't know if you're like overcommitted or not, but you can't judge the like hitting ability of these guys at all.
1,
They're just so efficient. I said that before, but like in this context, it's like
5, 6, 7,
it's a matter of like
8. Please go away.
even if you set up main chain, yeah. If I could make a 6, that would have been nice, but I didn't have the right colors for it. Check if there's any. Oh, thank you. I don't know what like his plan is with that.
1,
I can't see.
2. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, that's oh a 6 chain. Oh my gosh. How would I have ever read that? That's so hard to read. I was like, maybe it's a 4. No.
One, 2.
He can main chain, but that's all he can do. Nope, okay, never mind.
2.
Why are you so fast at putting responses? Oh. Full
1,
chain? Okay.
2. Please go away. 4. Please go away. 6. I did it.
Ah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Really want to put you animes? They're always plot twists in each round? Absolutely. Absolutely. All the like technical stuff is already part of the game, right? So it's like the sports anime when they're like, oh my gosh, this person did this like crazy thing. It's like that's all already there in Puyo. You could totally just
1.
the whole like being caught off guard thing is so common for players that it just makes sense, right?
One, 2, 3, 4. Please go away.
Ah man.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Please go
Thinking about it, and wrote lots of ideas during the last years. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, we're a bit behind, but it's definitely not unrecoverable.
One.
Whoops.
Two.
That broke everything.
3. 4. 5.
No.
6. 7. 8.
That's not good.
9. Please go away. 11.
Okay.
One. One. Two. Please go away. One. Two. 3. Please go away. 5.
See, the problem is he's good at judging the limit of my chaining ability, but I can't judge the limit of his chaining ability. Like, that's one huge thing that I lack. It's, you know, being able to tell how much someone can get. He can probably tell exactly, like, when he can just set up main chain and be safe. And that's huge. That just means he can win a round off that. Like, oh, I can just set up a main chain, now I'm fine. I don't have that sort of foresight.
One.
Oh my gosh, oops. Oops, oops, oops.
2.
Optimizing thing you mentioned earlier really makes a difference. So easy to misjudge these chains. It is. It is. Jeez, okay. I can do better than this. If this was the 30, this would be over really fast. Jeez. That was really awkward colors.
One. One. 2. Swim with me.
Oh my gosh, just let me have some of my colors, please.
One. 2. 3. Please go away. Please go away. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10.
66k. Oh, my chain cards is at the blue. Why? That's such a specific card too. Oh, my blues aren't even there. Common one. Oops. Works in reverse. Play gets a chain that's fully optimized. Yeah. See your next move's trajectory? Exactly. That's what it feels like here. Fighting Saki is like, you know that he knows. And that's really scary.
One. One.
You can just set off that 4 chain or something.
1, 2, 3,
Wow. Definitely. It's so sloppy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did it!
Oh my gosh, for once.
Don't hurt me!
Okay. What have we got here? He has a huge 2-double coming up.
1, 2.
Oh my gosh, this 3-chain isn't even gonna be able to defend like.
1.
Excuse me.
Swim with me.
What do I do?
1,
Choppa.
1,
Eh.
2. Swim with me. 1, 2.
It's your darkness. Hello, welcome. You that physics knowledge? Yeah. This is hard though. I only got a C. So, question mark. Ah, I can do better than this. Awkward. Really good. Yes. Okay. Playing with some levels could be so unpredictable that we fool ourselves into imagining things. It's a constant observation. Absolutely. You've always got to be watching out for cuts in the chains of lower level players, because they're just not as aware. But it means that we have to be hyper aware.
1.
Nice. Okay. Find the flux through that pattern. Hey, I might be doing that now. 3-chain there. Yeah, that was really solid.
One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I love the water.
Oh! No way! What?
One, 2.
I got the perfect pieces! That link never should have happened.
2. Please go away. I love the water.
Look at the Puyo matrix. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh! Niche dropped! Oh my gosh. So we're out here with the big brain thoughts, let's go, honestly.
One, 2. 1, 2.
Ah, man. I needed a green. I just needed a green. It's a good measure just for intimidation purposes, of course. Maybe have some concept that have the crazy pre-anime like episodes. Ugh. They'd have to be great.
1. 1. 2. Please go away. I love the water.
I can't read that. This item makes a weird touch enemy, but I don't have the skills to animate. Aww. Yeah. Art's hard. That's why I just play Puyo. Oh my gosh.
One, 2, 3. I love the water. 1, 2,
Nice.
3, 4.
Oh, I just needed a blue. I just needed a blue. It's almost at 30. It's really bad.
One. 1. 1.
Trying to like psych him out and like not let him
1.
be able to do anything with that. Oh, he can still 3 chain. Man.
1. 2.
Oh my gosh, that's the worst position for that ever. That's actually like the worst possible position I could have fallen in.
1.
I'm still
1. 2. 3. 4.
oh my gosh.
6.
That cuts at the
9.
okay. It's an attempt, it's not enough, but I tried. Unless it like secretly is somehow, but
1. 2.
okay, apparently it is. But it's not like enough.
4. Please go away. 6.
Oh, his second chains are so good. You who just joined the Discord? Oh. Oh, you found your way to my Discord? Oh no. Well, welcome on in if that is indeed you. I haven't checked the Discord. I definitely cannot right now. Hi.
1. 2. 3.
I got lucky. Lucky piece. But he's gonna out-chain me now. See, like, look at his chain. It's perfectly extendable. Perfectly extendable.
1.
It does not, like, take much for him to finish what he started.
4. 5. 6. 7.
Oh my gosh, I misdropped.
Please go away.
Oh my gosh. Ugh. Say I checked how long you've known Yoshi for, and dang, you've been following Yoshi longer than me. Yeah.
One.
Oh my gosh, I'm going to cry. Look at this piece set! I'm going to cry.
1.
This is sad. This is sad.
One. 2.
Hmm.
1. 2.
Oh man, if I'd been able to be in some time.
1, 2. Swim with me.
It's insane. I have no idea how his chain works. I don't think it does work.
One,
Guess we'll see.
2,
It probably does. I
Three.
can't read it.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, it works.
Nine.
It works alright.
Please
Where are my
go
blues?
away.
No Mario, but I'm Australian. For a few months. Who knows, honestly? I wouldn't know. Yes! His appearances are very random. They're like an RPG encounter. Just random.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Does this even work?
Cannonball!
Oh my gosh, I made the dumbest car. I actually was able to extend that really easily. Really, really easily. Had a good way to cut it. Like, this is the one time I actually forgot to change him. From the... yeah. Oh my gosh, please. Let me do this.
One.
He can set that off and that's a 4? Or the 5 now, I think. Oh, was he not able to get the yellow up there? Yeah, yeah. Okay. Otherwise he could have just defended with a 4. I think he really wanted to make sure that like I had set off range in though so I could get a decisive win though. Okay, he's looking to attack with that 2. He doesn't get the...
One,
Okay, he does get it.
2.
Not like as big as what he wanted to, but still something. That's a full chain?
One, 2,
That's not full chain apparently.
4.
He found a way to like disconnect the bubble or something. I don't understand. That is like a 9 now. What he has right there.
2, 3, 4.
Oh! Oh, it's missing one. Okay. Oh, jeez. I guess we both, misjudged that. Or he just didn't get the pieces he needed. Anyway. Maybe.
One,
So scary.
1, 2.
I want to set my chain.
Please go away. I love
I'm not
the
ready.
water.
He needs 2 yellows.
One,
Got him.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Please go away. Cannonball!
Ah, whoops. That doesn't link all the way. The 6 wouldn't have been enough anyway, though. That's unfortunate. Ah, local combo. Yeah. Kisuke Puyo. Hi. Konbanwa.
One, 2. Swim with me. Don't hurt me.
Nice, okay. I'm still convinced there are unknown techniques on how to unbalance the play and take advantage of outchaining the opponent. There's absolutely. There's so much that we don't understand yet. So much. Sure. I'll just do that.
One, two.
I needed one to defend myself with, so what I had wasn't enough anyway. Although, did he have a functional chain after that? See, I can't think ahead there. Like, if he attacks, then he has unstable board state, so I can set off main chain. Like, that's the sorts of things I feel like he could observe as well.
One.
Please, no.
One, two, three. I love the water. One, two, three. I love.
Okay, for once we actually got the upper hand there. Ah, for once. Feels good. Doesn't happen often. But we take what we can. What's my goal? 30? I think 30. 30 would be pretty good. I think 30.
One, two. One,
Oh no.
two, three, four. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. I did it!
Dang, alright. Hi there, Twitch Apex 30. I do play it. I'm actually a GM in that game. He responds to that, that's like big.
Two, three, four. Please go away! I did it!
What does he have? Like a... Ooh, does he have enough?
One,
I think it's 12.
two, three, four,
Oh my gosh, I misdropped. Oh!
6,
My chance, no.
8, 9. Please go away! 11, 12.
Ah, it's a 13.
One. Don't hurt me!
Nice.
1, 2. Please go away. No. 1, 2.
Okay, he was like right there anyway.
2.
How's he so ahead of me? Like, these are the sorts of things as well. It's sort of like, how are they so ahead in resources?
I did it.
I feel like I'm playing at like max speed still. But somehow they just managed to do it.
One. 1, 2. Swim with me. No. 1.
Okay, I think I made a really good play there. It looked like he wasn't able to extend or like do much stuff. So I was like,
1.
yeah, he was in a really awkward spot.
1.
My turn to finally like make a really big efficient chain. I'm actually interested to analyze for sure. I'd love to, yeah. I think I'll do an analysis of this one later this week as well. I need to learn the secrets. Oh! Oh! Oh!
1.
Nice. Okay, okay. Nice. It's the little things. Just need to time them right. Or the big ones. I don't know. He's got like a 4-chain with that?
1,
Oops, I didn't mean to do that.
3.
It's really awkward for me.
Please go away.
Really difficult.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cannonball!
Oh! Whoops, that's not right. I got that wrong.
One, 2, 3, 4.
Even though I'm like have winning column 6, I can try and get the advantage.
1, 2,
I'm still behind
3, 4.
somehow.
Please go away. 7, 8.
Or just inefficient, I guess. That's the thing. It's not just speed; it's efficiency as well. It's how you use your pieces, not just the fact that you have more of them. Which again, against Western players, if you have like that piece advantage, you're most likely winning. Okay, he can set that off. That's big. He didn't get the pieces.
One. One.
Super awkward.
One.
Nice. Okay. Okay. The follow-ups are really crucial there. Otherwise, he could have dug. He was really close. This is becoming really awkward. Okay. This is hyper aggressive gameplay. If you can time it, you could do it. I'm sure he's not gonna let me keep getting away with that though. No. He's probably gonna play it like pretty safe now. We need to switch up what we're doing, but that was good gameplay for a bit. Like that was a really good way to like change things up.
One. Two.
Okay.
One. Two. Three. I love the one.
Just needed a purple. Come on, 30, 30, 30. Get it.
One. Two.
Oh, I needed... How could I have defended against that? I was really just trying to get my multiple stack done so I could defend with it.
One. Two. Three. Please go away. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9.
Oh man. I had a really good chain. I had too many colors I needed. So I overcommitted in that case.
One. Two.
Really awkward. He's probably gonna follow up really well now.
One.
Yeah.
Two.
Oh, jeez. How could I have gotten out of that, too? I need to be ready, like, earlier than that. Now he's attacking really early, and it's catching me off guard. Well, in the sense that, like, I don't have stuff ready. I need to be ready really early.
Don't hurt me.
Sometimes just being ready earlier than the other player is all you need. Like, just to have an attack ready. Because there's so many things you need to focus on doing, right? Like, making sure your chain is well structured and such. All that. But sometimes if you're just like, you have an attack at all, you can just use it and that'd be fine. Because the opponent just isn't ready for it. Or anything.
One. Two. Three. 4.
I think this is it's not enough for a 6 chain defense. What the heck? That's crazy.
One.
Oh my gosh, oops. I didn't mean to do that.
2.
I had ways that I wanted to like convert that, but I messed up. This is really awkward again. Just bunches of misdrops.
One, two, three, four. Please go away.
Oh my gosh.
I did it.
There is too much to defend against. If I want to attack him, I have to be attacking him like either really fast, really swiftly, and blocking everything off, or with like a 6 chain. I need to like be able to match chains that are that large. Which feels like an overcommit, but like that's how these players play, and they just play so efficiently that they can replenish any resources they lose if I go ahead and main chain myself.
One. Don't hurt me.
I have taken Saki's Puyo coaching. It was very nice. I can understand why. He's so strong. And he seems really, like, really nice too. Like, being able to learn from him would be incredible.
One.
He's like so ahead in resources, all he has to do is set up main chain now. Oh, man.
Two.
Nope, I misdropped.
Three.
Look at that chain too.
Five.
Ah, ooh, okay. Alright, 22 to 50. 22. GG's. That's crazy. Wow.
まあでも、とりあえず強かったです。
Wow.
単発のね、
Oh.
やっぱ強い
I'm
ですね。
really happy with how I played though.
それをね、
like-
真ん中あたりで急にね、入れられてきたので、
I'm not at all disappointed
本数取られて
with like the result. It's a rough result, but like it is expected that it was this rough anyway. So I'm really, really happy. Am I in the right language? Oh.
ヨッシーさんのうちのフォも皆さん
うわ
見てくださいね。はい ということで、はい。大変ありがとうございました。Thank you, thank you very much. ありがとうございました。では、皆さん見てくれてありがとうございます。
This one moment.
今日は一旦ここで、配信終わろうと思います。また後で配信するかもしれません。では、お疲れ様でした。
お疲れ様でした. He's done with streaming as well. He was just streaming this match. Crazy. That's crazy. Oh, after stream's finished now, they actually have like video suggestions. Oh, how interesting. I haven't been to like a YouTube stream in ages, so didn't know. Oh my gosh. But like, I'll re-emphasize. I know I said it, but like I think I made really good plays there. I think it's coming back. I just needed a couple days to like get back into the groove. But like my match yesterday with Void was really fun. This one felt really good too. Like I think I'm getting back to where I was. Or like, you know, maybe I am now at that place again. But like yeah. I feel a lot better about my gameplay than I did like 2 or 3 days ago. Well, like even a week ago. It felt so sloppy when I played against Dan and Hiku. It didn't feel right, and I feel bad that like I didn't give them a proper match. I'll probably rematch them sometime soon, and hopefully I can give them a better battle because This is a lot better. This is a lot more what I feel like I'm capable of. Alright, let's read chat. GG! Those 6 counters really not obvious and rare for Westerners. Yeah, 6 chain. Not ready. I'm not ready. Malx, thank you for the sub! 14 months! Much love. Very much appreciated. Thank you so much for the continued support. Noise, Pog. I was in SAKI stream earlier. Ah, welcome. Kaisen arigatou gozaimashita. Thank you so much for playing. I hope we can play again sometime. How do you say that? Ah. Mm, また対戦するの、うーん、といいです。I think that's wrong. I think that's wrong. The... Do you need no? I don't know if you need no. I don't know if you need to nominalize or if you can just say するといい. I don't know, but that's yeah. I hope sometime. So, optimization. Very good Japanese. Thank you. 毎日勉強しています。でも、あんまり話しません。あーうーん What am I trying to say? What I said just then, though, for anyone, you know, for those of you who don't speak Japanese, because I know that it's silly to like to expect it, is I was saying that I study Japanese every day and that I don't get the chance to speak it much. I do need to practice more speaking, but like I've been doing a lot of reading practice these past few days so that I can get an understanding of how sentences are usually structured in a more contextual manner. So yeah, let's see. I'm trying to listen more as well. I'm trying to tune into Japanese streams more, like Puyo streams, because then there's familiar terminology, right? Like I know what a nidabu is and such. And so because there's more context, it's easier to like learn certain phrases. Is the main thing. Like there'll be sentences that I don't completely understand, but I know most of the context. So then I learn words as a result, stuff like that. Like I really want to get more into it. Speaking is the hardest to get practice at, I feel. It is also the hardest skill to develop. It is. I think that's where like visiting Japan would be is probably like the best way, but you know, easier said than done. Yeah, Puyo bought to practice against unprecise timings and damage chains. How so, do you think? Fluency's already I'm barely fluent in English. Yeah, it's hard. Oh, it's okay, Sibel. We're talking about everything. So so reading is, I think, probably It depends on how you're studying. For me, with the way I'm learning, right, reading, like I'm learning from a lot of written resources. It's easiest thing to learn is reading. Reading is easiest, and then it's writing, and then listening, and then speaking. But if you're sort of like more in an environment where you're hearing people more, I think listening is easier because you know all the common words, right? Listening and then maybe reading and then writing. I think speaking is always going to be the hardest. Maybe writing. Writing might be harder than speaking for people who listen a lot. Maybe that's what it is. That might be the case. Yeah. Streams quickly becoming a podcast. You know, a lot of the ends of my streams become podcasts. We just sit here and talk. If you have something which you don't know about Japanese, ask me. Aw, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, if I have questions, I'll ask. I studied every day for like a year, now I'm on like month 3 of being a dumbass about it. What is this? Oh wait, what did you study? Also, hi boyfriend. Reminds me I need to practice my Russian. Go practice your Russian! I've done my Japanese practice today. Today was answering questions about a passage I read yesterday. It was... what was it? About... Japanese as well? That's cool. Chat に、日本語勉強している人がたくさんです。There's a lot of people in the chat who are learning Japanese, which is cool. There's Bruno, Boyfredo, there's myself, of course. Sometimes there's other people around who are also studying. I think Malx is studying too. I don't know if Malx is gone now. Malx is studying. I'm studying English watching Puyo streaming. I do the same too. 私も日本のプレイヤーも見ます。Although, I would probably say something more like to learn Japanese. 日本語の勉強ために Maybe. I don't know how to use ために. It came up in my reading yesterday. I'm like, I don't remember what this is. Like, I've seen it around, but I haven't seen it much. But I'm saying, like, for the purpose of learning Japanese, I also watch Japanese Puyo streams. It's a fun way to learn. Am I studying Japanese though? I haven't properly studied in years. You still have a solid grasp of a lot of the concepts though. Like, I think the thing is, learning doesn't have to be textbook learning. It doesn't have to be daily routine. It doesn't have to be. If you want to like become fluent, then yes, you want a proper routine. But I think if you know, you can say you're learning a language even if you're not explicitly trying to like going out of your way to learn it. I think that's an important distinction because that's not what learning is about, right? I think like school and stuff kind of enforces that you have to be studying it in order to be learning, otherwise it's invalid or something, right? And I think a lot of people have that mindset, but it's a lot more than that. Yeah. Like, I think the way that you're approaching it is still learning. Yeah, don't do kanji study. Yeah, I understand. You're not studying it, but you're still learning it. Or, I don't know. Maybe study is the ambiguity. Maybe you can say you're learning Japanese. And I say Japanese is pedantic, but English has these nuances too. And it's like, passive learning, yeah. Best way to learn a language is just to learn what you need too fast. Grammar and perfect spelling come later. No, I agree. Learn what's useful, right? There's no point in learning grammar that you'll never use. Essentially, I think there's a weird argument to be made. For example, keigo, so formal Japanese, you are tasked with learning it in most classes. You will almost never use it. But if you go to Japan and you visit any sort of establishment, if you visit a hotel or a restaurant, then I'm pretty sure that the employees will speak in keigo to you. So you need to learn to understand keigo because they will use it for you. Otherwise, you just won't understand what they're saying. So there's stuff like that. But if you never go to Japan, like, I guess you don't need keigo. It's question mark. We got tons of words from Puyo streams nowadays, and it makes me feel bad I haven't been studying it lately. We got some grammar I learned at the beginning because I didn't have enough to support it. See, it's a difficult thing. Yeah, if getting the practice in is the hardest part, because you don't have a way to reinforce it unless you follow a pathway, right? Like if you follow a textbook, then there's people who will probably make videos based on that textbook. So then they give you that specific practice because it outlines it for you. But if you're taking your own path, very hard, very, very hard, because then you don't know where to look for resources. It can be very difficult. At the very least, if you have enough structure and you understand like what you're learning for what purpose, then you can at least like look up sort of what you need. But you don't have like an easy pathway. That's the thing. Which is why I do follow a pathway. I use a site called Bunpro. And it's useful because it has automatically spaced repetition. And I think the grammar explanations and the example sentences and such are very, they're very clear and very useful in a lot of cases. Lots of variety. So stuff like that I think is really useful because it gives you a pathway, it gives you a focus. You get reviews like literally set up for you so that you remember them best. Like there's a system in place for you to do spaced repetition, which is like the best way to learn. So yeah, there's that. I really should pick up kanji again. It's annoying how hard it stops me. That's like the reason, yeah. Like people say either like grind kanji or some people are like don't grind kanji. I think you can't avoid it regardless. It's sort of like don't dedicate all your learning to kanji. It's useless. But also like it is very useful to learn because most of the time I can't read a sentence because I don't know the kanji. So install Rikaikun. Hold on. If you guys don't have this, I think Bruno told me about it. Sorry, I will read the rest of the chat soon. But yeah, if you it's a really, really useful plugin. It is actually just so good. You hover over any text or kanji, it will give you the translation, and not even just kanji. It is like phrases, right? If it's a common phrase, Rikaikun will be able to recognize that. So like it's useful for just learning phrases as well, or just general Japanese. Yeah, really, really, really useful. I'm Japanese, but I'm not good at kanji. Many English speakers are not good at English as well, so it's okay. French, we talk about, what is this? I don't want to butcher this. Languus vivantes? Living language. About learning languages in schools, as it's constant learning that lives during use. Absolutely. Absolutely. How do I do everything in life? How I do everything in life, though. I try to figure out things myself. No, that's fair. Self-learning is extremely useful. Like, it's such a good skill to have. It's so important, but so many people don't pick up on it. Because, you know, they're just never taught it and stuff. I think teachers and stuff should emphasize being able to learn stuff for yourself. Not like abandoning your students, of course. You're literally a teacher, but there's more for you to teach than just the knowledge. Like, you want to be able to teach your students skills as well. So, you know. that's why I'm becoming a teacher. It's got 1010 now, at least in Firefox. Really? In Chrome, I still have SAKI, but maybe that's because it hasn't been updated or something. Maybe. I wasn't gonna stick around much, but I feel like playing more Puyo. I'm playing so well tonight that I feel like I could get more. Tell you what, we could start reviewing the match versus Void. I think that's actually a good idea. I won't stick around too much longer. I do have work I need to do, but I'm just like feeling really good about things right now. So I think I want to switch over. I want to keep streaming for a bit longer because I have this huge report I have to do. It's 10 pages. Darkness knows what I'm talking about. I do need to do more on it. Oops. Yeah. I've done what like almost everything that I need to for the draft, but I do want to do more than like what's expected, so I can get stuff that I've done like checked. I have all the formatting. Oh, I need like the figure, the table, and all that. Actually, I need figure table. I don't have one page of writing just yet, but I have like a reference and everything else. Like everything else is set up. I need to do more. Whoops. I made a really elaborate abstract. If you would like to see it, tell me. It's really fancy, and it's like, I don't know. It's funny. Rikai-chan and Rikai-kun aren't the same project? Really? Rikai-chan is what it used to be called. How? Rikai-kun is... Maybe it depends on your platform. Oh, also, I've also been, watching SAKI's Vortex Gallery VOD. Lots of fun. Like, that's what I've been using recently because usually I have like a video to go back to constantly. Sometimes it's like a playthrough of a game or something, but I'm trying to like make it productive this time. And also like it's useful. And like picking up Japanese. And also I was curious about Dan's conversations to Saki about Western Puyo slang. I haven't gotten into it yet. But I did get past the part where he laughs about what is it? I eat Sans name. So funny. So good. It's oh my gosh. So wholesome. Give me one moment. I need to switch some inputs. I need to okay, this will let me be a bit more particular about my things. Okay, let me pull up. Ah, I've already uploaded the verse of Hiku and verse Void VODs actually, so let me pull this up. Oh, F11 this. Oops, that's the wrong one. F11. Actually, we can just like... Ooh, what is this quality? That's not 720. It'll have my voice in it though, so like we don't want to speak over ourselves. I don't have a drawing tool installed on here, do I? Yeah, I'll paint, I guess. If I want to take a screenshot and then I can draw over it. Honestly, why haven't I thought about this earlier? How did the games against Saki go? It was a rough one. Like for me. but I absolutely loved it. Like, I actually think I played really, really, really well. Like, this is one of the best sets I played in a while. Again, I know I said that about the first Void set, but this one also felt really good. Like, I think I didn't play badly at all. I think that was a really good set. I like. If you want to know the match result, let me know. I won't spoil it if you wanted to check it out. But like, I think I still put up a pretty good fight. I'm very happy with the result. I challenged, but I'm asleep. Yeah, wrestle mouse. Yeah, this is about comms. Hold on, give me a moment. I'm gonna send something. This one. Yeah, I'll send you the abstract. That's funny. Oh, I should just open the PDF file. Oops. There we go. Alright, I want to send this to you. Ah, there we go. I put so much effort into this and not the actual like rest of the report. Yeah. Okay. Void. I think it was 23 to 30. I think it was 23 to 30. When I go home tonight? Fair enough. Twice the length it needs to be. Do not take that. Yeah. Twice the length for like the draft or something, right? I actually don't know how long the final one has to be. Do you like the content though, or did you only see like the length? You're like, I like what I did. Create a program that extracts some data about players from a first to 50 match, average speed, damage output, flow, mistakes, aggression, defense. Yes, I think it's totally possible. I don't know whose good code is though. Like S2 has a bunch of resources, but he's really busy these days. He does have like the chain reader though. So if you could like make the chain reader better even, um, then you could probably what do you call it? Like you could probably track what the chain length actually was after it's been set off, and then use that for like chain average, for example. Like if you figure out the final output chain, and then all the other content, I'm sure it could be done. It's just yeah, we'd need people who can actually do so. 6 to 7 sentences. How long is mine? I thought it felt like that because it was like a paragraph, right? Which is like 4 sentences or something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's like 10 sentences maybe. I'm not. I don't know. It's a lot better than mine as like a reading abstracts. Yeah, I'm not good at it either. But like that just kind of like I was heavily inspired for no reason. I was just like I have a really good idea. Let's see. Longer for bigger papers. Yeah. I would think about it from the chain reader. Is it open source? I think if you ask S2, um, like feel free to reach out. He is busy, but he will respond. Most likely if you contact him. Like he's a cool guy. Uh, oh, actually, I could message him myself. If you don't get a response from him sometime soon, and you do message him, let me know, and I'll try and message him. Yeah. All right. Let's get started. Let's do a bit of a review, and then I'll go do more homework. Okay. Oops. I want this and this. There we go. Well, what was that? What was what? Oh, oh, just about writing abstracts. Like I don't know. I was just heavily inspired for no reason. I don't think I would normally be good at writing abstracts. This topic really inspires me though. Let's put some music in the background. I think I'll have this muted anyway. So I'll like pop on some music. The usual playlist, as you'd imagine. Okay. Let me a paint. How good, old friend. let's have a look at this. So, I will just like, okay, this is always really difficult. I don't know what to do here. Literally just this. Like, what do you do? What is the best decision? Look at that, double yellow, double purple. I don't know what to do here. I don't know what to do. Like, what do you do? What is it? Double yellow, double purple? Oops. Guess we could make the background black, right? Might be easier that way. I think most colors do better. Actually, how does purple look when it's black background? Oh yeah, because they're white outline anyway, right? Or do they not? Actually, I don't know. Oops. If I like do circle. Oh yeah, it shows up nicely. Okay. We'll do black background then. Actually, but then we're gonna like remove this anyway. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I don't even know how you actually adapt to this situation. This is really awkward. I see two viable options. In one moment. I've got to put this cup out. Will be one moment. Oh wait, did I not even like turn off my switch? No, I did not. Okay, give me one moment. Rewrite mine for the final, just thought I'd put something there. Oh, that's all you need. You only need like a sentence in most things anyway. Who had the pro strats for a puzzle game? I mean, the player who was fighting is actually a qualified professional. Like esports player, so I guess if I want to be that good, I have to, right? Come see you again, bye. Ah, thank you for watching! Have a good night. I'm gonna head out too. Alright, good luck with whatever you get up to. Oh, sleep maybe. Rest well. I'll see you tomorrow. Right, let's get back to this. Yeah, okay. So two options. Two options. Let me pull this like whole board. Right. So I see two options. You either place the yellows here. Right. This is one option. Or you place them here. What it was a shortcut for brush. Is there actually a shortcut for that? I don't know if Paint actually has shortcuts for these things. Oops, I don't even want brush anyway. No, I want circle. Or here maybe. So like, which one's better? What do I do? You do field circle? I wonder if you do field circle. No, hold on. We want color 2 to be yellow as well. Right, that way. There we go, perfect. Look at us, we're so good. So professional. Oops. Circle. 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 Right, like, Paint. Hey, Paint is your best friend. If you don't use Paint, then I don't know who you are. Like, Paint donut is way better, is it? I see. Is it as easy to pull up as this though? Like, this is so convenient, look at this. You just like... and have layers? Ah, that makes sense. Yeah, I actually don't know what's a better option there. Like... Maybe here. Maybe here. Maybe here. I'm thinking that might be a better option. It completes your transition. Like, I don't like having only two reds here, right? Because then you need two reds on top. But I feel like finishing the transition is easier. And it's a simple upgrade, I must paint very, very much. Okay, okay. Dang, I'm gonna have to like evolve. Well, maybe for streams I'll always like use paint on it. I've got to keep using paint with Zernix. We've like pledged allegiance to it. So yeah. Yeah, I don't know. That's a tough one. Oh. So the deletion color is this. I forgot that. Oops. Yeah, okay, this is... Yeah, this is a bit finicky. Ah, fundamentals and life effects of digital art, I see. So like... Okay, this should have gone transition. This should have gone transition for sure. Like, finish the transition, plus I have a yellow-green coming up, and the yellow-green could have been used here. Like, I could put red here and green here, or I can put green here and yellow-green. Like, it just depends. But either way, you should be able to... Like, I should have put it here. I need to finish my transition faster. I think that's one thing that holds me back. I think fluid transition is more important. Otherwise, it's fine. Again, I didn't finish the transition. Like, I should do that. At tunnel vision. I was busy doing the tail. Like, this is good, but I need to finish my transition. Also, voice chain looked a bit, like, precarious too, though, to be honest. Like, he needs purple here, yellow, and then yellow on top. It's a bit... Footer? Imaging is a bit appropriate, more appropriate word than art. Ah, yeah, fair. Okay, so this is fine. This is awkward. This tail shape is awkward because it's hard to fill out. If you did like a sandwich or something, it'd be fine. But it's kind of hard to go to... Okay, this is really good decision making though. Although, what does Void have? Sort of like question mark as well, to be honest. Okay, this was a really, really smart transition. This one's really good. I don't know why I put my yellow like that there. Oh, yeah, I remember now. I remember that I didn't know why my chain didn't work. It's because I did that. Why did I do that? See what I could have done? What I could have done, right, is then put my purple green here and then use my yellow here. Right, so then the purple would still fall here and I'd still have a yellow here, and that would perfectly finish my transition. Like this thing. And then I need a red on top still, but like that would work. I guess my brain didn't register it though. And this is fine, but yeah, I think I was trying to fix it or something. Okay, well this ended up being Wait, I still managed to finish my chain. Okay, never mind, I was a genius or something. Oh yeah, because I put the purple here instead. What did I end up... Oh, I did that straight after, but to finish it. Okay, that's why. That's what I was planning. Ugh. And then I put the red on top to like finish my chain as well. Oh my gosh, I'm crazy. I'm actually crazy. Oh, I forgot. That's right. For those of you who weren't here yesterday, that was literally the first game. That's what happened. Actually, I think I was gonna watch this on Twitch, so that I could like clip stuff, because I wanted to clip stuff. Where are we? Oh, Void. Yeah, this one. Right, hold on, let's watch. Like, I like YouTube's player a lot more, but if we want to, like, actually clip stuff, then I think then we should do it here. What are we doing? Quality. Hold on. It was even before this. It was just so good. It's being inconvenient if I do. Yeah, okay, we'll keep it this so that we can click tabs. Where's that? Let's get the hello. Does that clip the whole thing? Make it like 30 seconds. Yeah, then I can see like the last bit of the build process. Or maybe, hold on, how long was the actual build up? I'm sure we can show the whole round, right? Sure. That's fine. Maybe maybe we do it like this. There we go. Look at that. Hello? Like, this is crazy. I made it work. I was there complaining about that build, and it ended up working just fine. It's funny. Alright, let's keep watching. So this is fine. I think. Kind of funny pieces. No, that's actually a good way to tell. I would not have used that piece there. I would not have used that piece there. I should have waited for the double. Oh my gosh, you can't like go back much on Twitch. That's one big thing. So, like, here, right? That's good. Then I should have... Yeah, so I used that fine. I should have just completed my tail. Because I had a double coming up, right? I could have just used the double to later. Like, chosen to lay it across here. Using this piece is just wrong. This is just bad. This is using the blocking method. But you don't use the blocking method with GTR. You don't want to do that. Unless you have like a double purple. That's like, you want to use a double so you can fill it out properly. I think this is a really, really important decision to actually make sure not to do this. I think I haven't been realizing that I've been doing it. Because I feel like it's something that I would still do now. 100%. And using a double just makes way more sense. Like, a double just to fill out, and at least you can't have like a sad GTR. Like, using a double literally just stops you from doing so. Which is good. So either like, wait for a better sequence of pieces, or don't do it at all. I was emphasizing how important it is to finish your transition earlier, but this is not the way to do it. This is like, fine. I wasn't looking properly. Like, it's not a bad time to attack, but it's not that's not great either for my board. And look, I don't think Void was able to get out of here, right? Oh, he got the 3 here, but then followed up with this big 2. Oh, then he had just set main chain anyway. He had perfect oh, no. No, okay, yeah. That was just well played by him. And some really silly things from me. That's fine. I don't know how far we can get through. I don't think half an hour is possible. Oh, this is okay. Okay. Way to extend this. This is kind of scary. It's fine, but also what I can do is I can split the yellow across here, and then use the double green on top. That would have been good, I think. But this is a good way to like also. I would have put the green up here and the red here. It's harder to cut that way. I mean, it's impossible to cut that way. If you do it like this, you still have like the possibility of the yellows linking up here. But if you make that green a cushion, right? This green will be under, and then you make it so that the yellows clear first, into the green, into the red. Like, if this yellow clears before the green, then there's no chance of cutting. So it's just a safer option, even. So that's a good thing to catch. So if I can cushion, then cushion. It's preferable to doing this, because you can see this will already cut. Like, you can already see that this will cut. I think I'm trying to prepare an attack, actually, which is actually very clever. This is good. I actually should have just set it off. But I wasn't watching Void's board, I guess, during that moment. It is good enough, though. I was built up, and then trying to follow up. Set off the 2-chain. That's a weird way to do it. I would have just put the double red there and used the blue red. I should be trying to follow up faster, I think. This is a good response to 4-chain. Void, yeah, I wasn't able to respond there. Yep. The thing is, I kind of let him dig. I could have just main chained here, and I think I would have won. But technically, this is actually not that good for me. More of a pattern than a setup. Do you think so? I think because you can build cushions in different ways, it's more a concept. Like the idea that you can block this color from this color, I think is just like, that's the whole concept. And the ways you can do it, I mean, there's not a huge amount of ways. You can put it across here, you can do an L shape, you can, yeah, there's not many ways to do it. But I think calling it a concept is not far from the truth either. So here I think I was just trying to like finish him off, but yeah, okay, so then he just sets that off. I think that was a really clever way to set off my main chain as well. I think this run was something I wanted to highlight, but looking back at it, it was a bit sloppy. Like, I could have won after this point. But I think it's a good example of like it's still a fairly good example of some back and forth. A pattern and a setup. A pattern is more like oh, I don't know. I don't really use those words. I think a pattern would be more like stairs or sandwich. I think, like a full chain. When I think pattern, I think of like a long chain, like a 5-chain. A setup is maybe like a 2-chain or a 3-chain. So hold on, we have chain simulator. So for example, front is like a setup. I think this is a setup, but like L shape is a pattern. I think this is what I'd call a setup, and this is more like a pattern. Although I would technically call this a fixed form, and this is a foundation. In my series, I'm going to call it that. But for stuff like cushion's hard because it's a bit harder to define. But you can like cushion like this, right? You can do it like this, or like this, or like this, for example. And as long as this if I build it with greens here, the idea is that this green will never drop here. So if you just put a blue there, and then find a way to use it, whether it's like this, or like this, or this, or however, then that's a cushion. This is the repeatability of the visual. I think it's the repeatability. Yes, I think so. Yeah. I think the repeatability, because you don't repeat a cushion, right? Well, okay, you kind of repeat a cushion if you're talking about multiple stacking, but that doesn't count. But in general, yeah, I think a setup is not like repeatable, I guess. A setup is a weird word though, like it's not very clear. this is like a pretty good game actually. There is actually a lot of really good back and forth. Like then we have this initial, yeah, this initial thing where I've broken off my chain, he's broken off his chain. Then I'm like looking to follow up, but he makes it like a really good decision here to make this a 4 chain, and so I respond by setting off my own 4 chain. Oh, you heard it the other day? Essentially, it's like this. So say this is the like the most obvious use for it. You say you have this, right? This is terrible. This is horrible. You can cut it so easily, right? Screen is just gonna cut. The purpose of the cushion is to add an extra link to your transition. So if you know multiple stacking, if you don't know multiple stacking, then actually I won't say. I will say, just that doesn't matter. But essentially, the cushion blocks it. The reason we call it a cushion is because of the way it ends up working. So if you do this, I should probably like fill this out. Right, it's kind of like it just lies here, you know, like it lies. Usually it lies like this, or like this, or even like this, I guess. This is a really awkward cushion. It's a very short cushion, but it's just this essentially. And you can see that you'll never cut that green. If you have a cushion, you'll never cut it. Because the blue will always clear before the red, which means that, oh sorry, the green will always clear before the blue, which means by the time these blues clear, there will be no green. Like, unless you do this or something. Unless unless you build your chain like this. But then what are you, I don't know. I don't know what you're doing. If you build like this, then you're crazy. But for normal purposes, if you're like chaining, it will never cut. Right? Very useful. I see what kind of link it is. I've seen it used but didn't know the name. Yeah, a lot of stuff is just knowing the name. Sort of horizontal transition for stairs I've seen sometimes. Oh, yeah. I think that would count as a cushion too. But less obviously. You do it when you 19 chain. Right, like this. Oh my gosh. Let's do that. There you go. Yeah. So this is, I would call this a cushion too. Yeah. Thank you, speedrunner. Setup is what makes start consistently something, and attack, a defense, a counter. So a setup can be created by using patterns. Oh, yeah, I can understand that actually. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, no, I understand. Okay. But in general, a setup. Oh, Patterns are elementary connections. That's interesting. Cushion, you sort of circumvent the sacred stairs rule. Yeah. No, that's right. That's right, actually. That's completely right. That's very clever. Very clever pickup, Bruno. Oh, actually, no, not this one. You can't circumvent this one because you're still going to, like, when this green clears. But the one that you can is, what one is it? Oh, these ones. These ones. If these are the same color. No, is it? No, hold on. What's the other one? Oh yeah. No, it's this one. This one. Yeah. I understand now. Yep, this one. This one you can stop. That's correct. There we go. Yes, very clever. This is the one. Very good catch. Yeah, cushions and stuff like that. It's like, it's a way to have a buffer Puyo without it being useless. I think that's the key here. Like buffer Puyos are just a thing that happen. Sometimes, you know, your chain just ends up having lots of Puyos that are there to like put extra height to your chain. Like for example, stairs. Some people will just buffer Puyo instead of building a full transition. It's like these blues have just become useless, and you can add them. They're kind of awkward though. But cushions are just very natural, a very natural way to do it. Talk about the setup of a glitch. Yeah. No, that makes sense. Really, it's a speedrunning. That's cool. Comes up a lot when you don't have the right colors at the beginning. I really should adopt this build. It's a clever way to work around it. I've never thought about the whole like making the transition to the same color if it's this. That's cool. Buffer Puyas like the naming. Yeah. I don't know who came up with buffer, but I think it just makes sense. It's very logical. Yes, I really should set up main chain here. I think I was just scared that he could do something, but he can't. Like, look at him, it's just like chaining and stuff. Lots of back and forth though. Oh, this is so exciting. This trigger is so sneaky as well. I love it. So good. I gotta clip this one too. Whoa, that's loud. I don't know why clips always open. Like, the clips should take the VOD's volume. Like,
This fight was insane. These first few rounds.
crazy.
This is the third round. It is the start of the set. God. It is the start of the set.
Okay, where did the round start actually? Was it a minute round? Hold on. No, of course not. This is a really long round, of course. Yeah, okay, we're gonna have to highlight. Which makes things a bit awkward. That's okay. We'll make it work. What is this? I want it to like end that right through. Get started at like 4 minutes-ish. Hold on. 3:55. Oh, this is... What? Hold on. 3:30. 2. 1. There we go. In the end, cushions are just a way to implement vertical chaining into regular forms? Essentially. Essentially. That's a good way of looking at it from like a conceptual standpoint. Yeah, okay. This match actually went on for a minute and a half. That's crazy. I guess I'll keep the highlight tab open if I want to like highlight a bunch of stuff from the set. I'll just do it here. Flips open separately. Yeah, do it there. Just so that doesn't open in new places. I think we'll only get through like 10 minutes of this. Reviews take a huge amount of time. Let's see how we build here. See, this is good. This is good. Now, I disagree with this a lot. Oh, I know what I could have done. I know what I could have done. We'll like do this so we can alt tab easily. Actually, I'll draw it up like on the other screen and then I'll bring it over. So this, right? I have this yeah, blue purple and then double purple, right? And oops. Blue purple and double purple. What I can do is I can do this. Blue, purple, and then double purple. And this is weird, it might look weird, but you can see I've got a double green come out. What I can do is I can do this. Now you can see that, oh whoops. If we need another green here, there we go. And that's how it links up. You've got to look out for these really like indirect links, and it still tails, like it still has the normal tail shape, so you can still tail as well. But yeah, like being able to build with lots of different colors is, or with the same color a bunch, is extremely important. Okay, and it's a powering actually. Good to know. Huh. Interesting. Good to know that this tail... There's ways to make it that where it doesn't cut. I'm pretty sure. Oh, you can do this even. Like you don't actually need the purples yet, actually. You can do this. Now this is really useful actually. This is no really. I guess I guess the idea here is that you don't finish your tail until you need to finish it. That's how you do it. Sudokame sort of thing. Yeah, you have to. Huh. Wow. I learned something new. You can't do this type of tail because this is too height, right? This is too height. That's what. Huh. Huh. Okay. So if you make a tail like this, don't finish it. Otherwise it'll just power. If you want to, like you're here, right? This is the idea. So this is the starting point. Let's rewind, right? I know this is crazy. I probably sound like a madman right now. But the right? But look at these pieces, right? What do you do with this? Blue, purple, double purple. Not this. This is terrible. Don't put them there. Don't put them there. That's so bad. In case you want to know, like this is yeah, this again, this is what I did. That's terrible. Right? Yeah. So it's weird because this is purple as well, but all you have to do is do this. What you've done, right, is you've set up a height difference. So just for visual, this is how it resolves, right? And you can notice that if you put something on top of here, you can block the purple from clearing. That's the idea behind it. That's the idea behind it. So you do this. Or actually, no, I can't do that. Not this time, unfortunately. Hi, Dragon Siege. We'll get up and stretch. How do you even build these in your head? The tails will elude me forever. They're difficult. Ah, I want to see the mess? Hold on, I'll rebuild it. I'll go through this process again. I don't know how many people actually analyze sets this. I think this is why I avoid analyzing a lot of times, because I have so many thoughts. But it's probably useful to people, including myself. I should do more reviews. But I'll just never be able to review a whole set, because look at this. Look at the time. Unless I have like 5 hours. Look, we're like in our fourth match, and it's been 10 minutes. It's like 10 minutes every game. Every game is 10 minutes. If you want me to analyze the first 50, I'll be here for like, what's 100 games? Just because it's easy, 100 by, I don't know, you don't play 100. 100 by 10 minutes, that's 1,000 minutes. How many hours is that? Too many. I'll be here for a long time. Okay. So, this is the idea, right? The idea is that you can link the greens up because, here's the thing, here's the crucial thing, because the blues have a height difference here, which allows the greens to link up afterwards. Right? That's the key. This is very big in tailing. The idea of like, here's the height difference, it's this one blue, or here's the height difference. It's this one is. I should just like keep purples up here or something. Here's the height difference, right? 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, and that will create different situations in how your chain resolves, or like this, or even like this. Right, you can do this as well. There's a lot of options. It's just knowing how you can make height differences. So. My idea was do this, but here's the problem. If you put this here, you can see here the problem is there's no height difference here. So if you lay Puyos across at this point, they all line up. Like this part is flat. Even though it looks like there's a difference, there isn't, because the green is only doubled up. And this is what was creating the height difference before. But once the blues disappear, all the height differences have disappeared. There's nothing. If you do this, it's more obvious as well. You can see what I mean. Like everything is flat. Because this is making up the height difference, right? This is 1 high, this is 2 high. This is 1... Okay, sorry. Not just that. This is 1 lower than the other blues. And this is 1 lower than the pieces above it as well. And this is how pro players make really fancy tails. They take into account every height difference in their chain, and it works. Which is why we can't tail like them. If you want a really powerful chain, all you have to do is note that the height difference again is the same, and it does stuff or something. That was a really bad example. Anyway, so what I was saying before, see, I got sidetracked. What I was saying before is you don't finish this purple. You don't finish it because that is if you leave it like this, you've still got good height differences that you can work with now. This is still good, right? If you put the purple here, or it's in this link, right? If the purple's here, it's just bad news. But what you can do instead is oh, sorry. That's actually okay. This height difference is okay. This is not okay. This is what ends up. Yeah, it's this link. It's this height difference. These two are only one higher than this one, which means if you put a double here, it's bad. So what you do instead is you build more links. Now, you can also see that this is also going to cut early. This will also cut early. Really sad. Now, it doesn't cut early. So, keep building it until you're satisfied. Then you finish it. Right? Then you let it cut. Because then you can do the rest. And it won't cut as much. Right? It'll cut there, but then this will still work. 1, 2, 3. Whereas if you finished all of these early, I'll show you the mess now, what I was talking about. It's like, oh look, my tail's so good. All my height differences are correct. Sorry, they're not. Like no, sorry. It's not good. It doesn't work. It looks like it does. It's very deceptive. This is so difficult. Imagine the anime. Last match is about 12 episodes thinking Loki and slow-mo gameplay. Honestly. Dark magic for me? Yeah. Must be a way to recognize easily those interlacing tail. You can count the fall of the trigger in each column. Exactly. That's the sort of thing, right? It's all about where things will connect. The height difference determines whether they connect or not. Like, these yellows are safe now because you've made such a huge height differential. Here's the reds here. The reds here and the blues here. So you can see that by this point, like if you remove these, that's such a huge height difference compared to this. So it's fine. If you want it to be fancy, you can even do it like this. That cuts that way, but it's different cut, right? And the rest still works. So there's a few ways you can do this, but the easiest way is just to finish it when you're ready. And then, that was wrong. There you go, like this. Finish it when you're ready, and then you're good. Whoops, I put that wrong. Anyway, that's so good. Onwards. That was literally just about this. Yeah, okay. This is good though. This is a good way to like fill out my transition and such. This should have gone here. This purple green should have gone here. That's all I'll say. I did have to I did chain there like to one chain to get it to match up, but like I could have avoided that. Here I was like trying to figure out how that was mistropped. I was meant to put the blue here, the yellow here. That way I could do stuff, but now the yellows are awkward. And it was just really bad. So I wanted to clean this up as soon as I could. And now it's like really hard for me to extend. And then I needed like really specific pieces. Yeah. You ever thought of increasing the field in 12 lengths so that you can show both solutions for comparison? Oh yeah, actually. Actually, you can do that. Actually, don't need this. I'll probably just draw stuff up. You're right. I forgot. You can do that. Where is it? Settings. Where is it? No, simulator. It's in board size. You can make it 13, and that way we have. Whee! There we go. 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. This. Thank you. That's. This is why having a brain is so good. Couldn't be me. Yes. Okay. So I ended up like, what? Did I have enough? I did end up having enough. It was difficult to get there. And that was really smart chaining from Void. I don't know if you guys saw that, but like, look at this chain. It's cool. Interweaves the green into the yellows. That's really good. And he gets close. But I had the resource advantage already, so it was a lot easier for me to actually take him out. And that's also another thing, having an open trigger here, very useful. Like, you can see here, that's so that I can use this green in case I can't like get this part going. The idea was that the yellow is our transition, right? And then purple and then blue. But if it wasn't ready, which it wasn't, and he attacked early, then we can set off the green. And that takes... Oh, he ends up making a 5 chain. What? It's crazy. It's crazy. He was playing really efficient there. And then we used our leftovers to like reconstruct things. You can also see that this went both ways as well. So you can see I could clear from this purple here, purple, green, blue, and then I needed more here to clear, and then the yellows and then the blues, or clear from the back here. Very cool. Very cool from both sides. That's that round. This is fine, I think. This is also always awkward when you don't get enough purples, so you can't finish this section. How do I deal with it? I don't know. I just built my transition. Like, I finished, you can see that red, yellow, and then blues, and then yellows. It's like, I don't know. That was awkward. This is good. This is a nice chain build. I probably wanted to... Yeah, that's not the way to do it. I could have put another blue here and just powered. Yeah, good attack from Void. I responded with, like, not enough, but enough to, like, keep me in the game. And then he followed up really well with his sandwich. Why didn't I just set that off? It was still a 3 chain, which is better than dying. I don't know. Music reminds me of hard battles? Yeah. I did do a set of Mario and Luigi streams of Superstar Saga. I played... I did a low level run where I kept my level like as low as I could and finished the game with a really low level. I'm planning to do that with all of the Mario and Luigi games. Or like the first few. Streaming from 3DS is just too awkward. Unless it's a good emulator now. Because I do own Paper Jam, and a friend let me borrow Dream Team is how I played that one. But yeah, I don't know, maybe emulating 3DS is good nowadays. So maybe I'll do that. We'll see. This is just a fun battle, it looks like. Void has main chain, so I should be trying to go for main chain right now. It looks like that's what I converted to doing. He had a really good set of attacks though. Yeah. I wonder if what I had would have been reasonable. Like, if I used the green yellow the other way, right? I think it would have been enough. Yeah, that looks like enough to me. 1, right, green here and then yellow here. 1, and the second link would be these yellows, these reds, these blues, and then the third link would be like this set of greens. Like that, I think that's enough. I don't think I needed to like do main chain. Yeah. Did I end up losing this battle then? Oh no, he ended up cutting something. Oh, he cut everything. I don't know, I don't feel like I would have seen that though. Like, this is really hard. He just didn't get reds, that's why he set it off, otherwise it wouldn't have got, and he would have won. Did he have time to get the reds? I wonder. Who knows? We don't know the answer to that one. Okay, I think we'll make this the last one. I have to do some work. Okay, so this is another example of just using cushion, right? These are the yellows here on my cushion. It is really solid chaining, but here I should have gotten ready to attack. I was too focused on main chain, I tunnel visioned. And like, this is a good response, but it shouldn't be my only option. Or like, I shouldn't be restricted, sort of. Does that make sense? If I saw this coming, then sure. Like, but I should have kept it open, right? Look at how many purples I need. I got lucky that I got enough purples. Yeah, so I should have been a bit more open. And his follow-up is really good too. That's very solid. Alright, keeps me locked out. Then he continues following up. And then I try and live. Crazy. I should have put the yellow green. Yeah, I don't know why I hesitated for that long trying to figure that out. I think that was just hard. Purple column 3 can make you hard. Wait, hold on. Yeah, you had with yeah. I did need a lot of Puyos. Like again, I was lucky. Oops. Shut this down for me. I think for stream it sounds okay. Oh, hold on. What in the world did I do here? I mean, I misdropped. I just didn't move my piece. I remember that one actually. Yeah, that's awkward. It's a nice tail though. Look at this. Here I should have started doing my transition because I have a blue yellow, a blue purple, and a blue purple, and I would have just finished this box. Yeah, that would have been a lot better to do. Yeah, I'm just so focused on my tail here. I think I just really liked. I really wanted to make a good tail. There are some games where you just really want to make a good tail, you know. Here I'm just trying to look for like attack options. Find a really good one though. This is actually really good. Being able to use your tail like this is super duper useful. I think that takes the game, doesn't it? Yeah, he has like a 2-chain, but it's not enough. Yeah. I take the damage and I'm still like, okay. And you can see here that I kept my trigger open this whole time in case he wanted to poke me again and try and get this X. Very important play to make there. He didn't end up doing so. But like, considering he still has to dig, that like, you have to expect that. You don't even need to extend even. Like, that's, if you really want to extend like I did, then yeah. That's what you do. Okay, we made it through 8 matches. Out of what? Like, how many did we play? I don't remember. It got to like 50, 47, I think. So, out of 97 games, we got through 8. So, like, not even a 12th. Almost a 12th. My efficiency is great. We have a couple clips so far. Just publish this. I'll post these at some point. I need to like note to self. Stream clips. Apparently I have one from a little while ago. Should probably check that before I go. While I'm here. Just typing. Okay. So this one says 20. No, 3008. 3008. This one? Really? That's just fact. What did I want to clip? But we're at 3:20. 3 hours 20 in. What did I do? Was it this? I don't know if that was what I wanted to clip. Was it because I got a 20? I don't know, hold on. If we listen. Did I say anything about it? Oh! This is very awkward. Sorry, Kevin. Well, I found it very amusing. Yeah.
Get that clip.
Yeah, I did say I wanted that clip. Let's go ahead and clip that. No, that's an amusing one. It just like the solve just happened, I guess. Oh my gosh, loud. Hold on, just before that.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. Ah, that's not good. Ah, it's because I misdropped first. Oh, jeez. Ah, that's not good. That's what
Oh,
happened.
okay. This is very awkward.
Yeah, it's because I was going so slow and everything, and then like I just put everything together and it ended up being a. Oh. This is very awkward. Yeah, okay. That's what they call it, right? Perfectress is 20? Pretty sure. Suddenly Tetris. Suddenly Perfectress. Oh, it's Auspicious. No, Perfectress is the lines below, isn't it? Ultimatress. Why can't I just type? Okay. Apparently that's one that I wanted to clip, so I can cross that off my list. In case you guys were curious about what list I'm referring to, I literally just have a notepad. This is where, like, I keep this open during streams, and I'm like... Usually... So this is, like, how I do it. I just date time. But that's the one that I need to knock out, apparently. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So we have a couple of things. So. Plans. I am going to be playing with Hanyu or Riku. Either today or the tomorrow. Sorry, not today. Tomorrow or the day after. I don't know when. I'm just waiting for him to like contact me and let me know what day works for him. So on one of the days we'll do that, and then the other day we're going to continue the Void versus Void review. So we started that today, but we'll do more of that sometime. We might even do both. Like it depends on my workload. If I can get through a lot of work, then like I can just keep streaming and maybe do both in the same day and stuff. But that's like what's coming up. So there we go. What else have we got open? Chain Simulator. We'll use this for next time. Thank you, Sibel. You're a genius. This is literally like, yeah, I should use that. The first ft50 SAKI today was wonderful as well. But I will have a look back at that at some point as well. We need to review this set. It's gonna provide a lot of insight, maybe. Suddenly Tetris. Wait, that's me. Hi, Chaotic. You should Tetris again? Yeah. I've been focused on Puyo, so we'll see when, but yeah. Should. Cinematic keep misdropping things? Yeah, it happens. Have you tried some classic Tetris? I tried a little bit. I'm not very good. But I have tried it a little bit. I'm hoping to like play more of it. Yeah, there's the tutorials. Yeah, I need to make more progress on those as well. I need to get third one like out for video editing and then stuff. With the break coming up, I should be able to get the third one's stuff done so I can send it for video editing, and then within the next like month and a half maybe, I will work on the fourth tutorial. Like, especially with the break coming up. So it'll be a good chance to get another one done. Hacks and Tetris so different and jarring. The biggest thing for me is the spawn, like right side bias spawn kills me. There's no dash or something like that. The dash is like difficult to use, yeah. Again, spawn location is the worst for me. Goodness. Alright, well, I want to leave it there, so... Thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed today's match. Again, I'm so happy with the set. There's a lot of good stuff to extract from it. Like, I think what I did was really good, and how he played is obviously stuff we can learn from, so we'll review the match against him like later this week, I think. Really trying to get on this weird grind and make sure we can improve. Then sometime we'll rematch Didyaden and Kiku, and we'll play more Void and stuff like that, so should be a lot of fun. Yeah, thank you all for tuning in. It's been fun. And I should hopefully see you all tomorrow. So for now, as always, hope you all have a great rest of the day or night. I love you guys, and I'll see you all next time. Good night.